I finished my exam. I also get my results back instantly. I have not left my house in 7 months. I think the best way to just explain this to you is actually to read a poem to you that I wrote. A new episode of the podcast should be up. I am embarrassed to say that it is 12 p.m. and I just woke up. I was supposed to wake up at 9:20 for discipleship actually, and that didn't happen. Okay, I know what some of you are thinking. Katie, I thought you were an information science major. When did you become a sellout? Isn't it so loud? Don't you love having big families? I have already disappointed my parents by not double majoring in business. I am the only sibling in my family to not do a double degree, and we love trend setting, don't we? But yeah, after that, I said I was gonna do the business minor as a compromise, but after we had compromised on the business minor, I had then proceeded to, in true business fashion, negotiate and argue that I didn't have to take the introductory course or the marketing course because it was something I could self-study and learn from a textbook, compared to financial accounting and finance, which I think were the more challenging courses. So now I am only taking 2 business courses in my entire college career. I'm going to get lunch and then we're going to take the exam. Those are my sisters, by the way, but I'm legal. I think this is the first time I'm in my kitchen actually, but we got the bread. I don't know why, but I've been really enjoying just simple food. It's just very clean. My stomach hasn't been doing very well recently, and I'm changing it up instead of rice. I know, shocker. Okay, I'm gonna take my toast bread. I came back for my second toast bread, but also don't worry, I'm not only eating toast bread for lunch, I'm also eating bangos. It's a popular Filipino food. And then some salad and some soup. I drink soup in every meal. I don't know if that's normal, but comment if you drink soup, because I drink soup every meal. Alright, now let us take the exam. I'm not even nervous because it doesn't feel like I'm taking an exam. It's like I just finished lunch with my family. I can hear them talking downstairs, and here I am in my room. I don't know, it's just not the normal exam vibe. You know, if this was at Cornell or on campus, I would be pacing around trying to cram a lot of formulas in my head last minute, but I'm just pulling up my laptop right now to take the exam. It's weird. Well, wait, I forgot to put the do not disturb sign on my door, so let me do that right now. Nah, I can't lock the door, I share a room. Okay, it is 1:28 p.m. so I'm gonna try to take it at 1:30. This exam is 2.5 hours long. Students could have taken it any time within this 24-hour period because they're accommodating different time zones, namely people like me who are international students. So I'm actually in the Philippines. My school is in New York, so I'm in a time zone 12 hours ahead. This exam was actually released last night, my time, at 8 p.m, which is 8 a.m. normal time, because, okay, not normal time, but you know, America. And I wasn't gonna take an exam that finished at 10:30 p.m. when my brain was barely functioning, so I'm gonna take it now. Okay, 1 more minute, it's 1:29, and then we're gonna start. Woo! Lol, chill, Katie. Am I nervous? I don't know, it depends. If I see the questions and they're hard, then I'm gonna turn off the camera because I'm probably gonna go into stress mode. This exam is worth over 30% of my grade. I also heard from friends who already took it that there are different versions of the exam, which is pretty smart, honestly. Okay guys, wish me luck. I'm gonna start taking the exam after I pray real quick. Okay, I got this. For real, we're gonna start now. Okay. Okay, first question, not bad. This class is actually open calculator, open Excel, because it's accounting. So I'm gonna whip out Excel right now. Oh, I hate this exam. This exam is out to get you. I purposely put the wrong answer. They give us the income tax rate and we're supposed to find the net income.
So I wanted to check like a fake answer and multiply the amount by the tax rate, which is the tax expense, not the net income. And that was one of the valid options.
So they also are putting in the wrong answer to lure us towards the wrong answer to trip us up. So that kind of sucks. It is 4 p.m. now and I finished my exam. I also get my results back instantly. I told my brother, so that's why he's here to see me open my score for the moment. Back off. Oh, I got okay, to de-stress a bit, I'm just gonna go downstairs to chill. I'm actually gonna go and write some poetry. Yeah, you heard it. Your girl is a poet. I have a major milk tea problem. Yay, okay, I am in my element here. Big Tropica energy. I usually like to come down in the afternoon and just chill, get some nature because it's easy for me to just stay in all day, and I have not left my house in 7 months. I at least try to go outside here to our backyard and get some air. I also got milk tea. Technically this is lemon Yakult. 0% sugar with pearl. That's how I justify it to myself when I order boba 3 days in a row. The Philippines is still a very cash heavy society, and the online delivery stores we have for ordering these drinks collects cash on delivery, which means we don't link our credit cards to the account. We actually just put an order and they trust that we will pay the amount once they get to our house. Yeah, I think a lot of countries in Southeast Asia are also very cash heavy, if I'm not mistaken, but if you're from Southeast Asia and your country does it differently, please feel free to comment it down below and correct me. I think it's drizzling. Actually, it's pouring really hard.
Okay, no, it doesn't look like it's raining at all, but I grew up scared of rain because my family would tell me I would get sick if I stayed out in the rain. I think it's because the rain in the Philippines just isn't that clean because our rivers aren't that clean, and you know how it evaporates into the sky and then lands on us, so that's why.
So that poetry I was telling you about, I started taking a poetry class in school. After I uploaded my first day of college blog, I learned that I didn't get off the wait list for one of my core information science classes, so I'm gonna be a senior taking an intro level course next year. But at that point I was under course credits and I needed something to fulfill it, but because I am a huge planner and I literally plan my schedule to the dot and there were no other classes that I could take to fulfill a requirement, I was just like, okay, screw it. What class would I take if I had the opportunity to like not care about requirements? I ended up at poetry writing. Prior to this, I had always just been a silent Instagram poet. Like I would write 2-line poems, you know, at 3 a.m. That was my experience. I think the best way to just explain this to you is actually to read a poem to you that I wrote. Dying tongues, lost one by one, with love, with pain, with 10 strokes, entangled in my name. Self-portrait with surrender, with wonder, with who, with what, with why we must suffer. I took a shower, I ate dinner, and then I changed into this like very Aloha vibe.
I'm embarrassed to tell you the reason, but it's because tomorrow I have a talk at 9 a.m. and I'm probably gonna wake up 5 minutes before the call.
Which is why I'm wearing the clothes I will be wearing tomorrow. Right now it is 8 p.m. I think a new episode of the podcast I'm hosting should be up. I'm co-hosting it with my friend Hannah Ashton, who's also a YouTuber, and it is in partnership with the Female Quotient and iHeartRadio. Hi guys! Welcome back to the Secret Syllabus podcast. On the podcast, we talk about everything we wish we knew about college that's outside the typical college curriculum. We felt that our classes don't teach us about mental health, they don't teach us about relationships, how to navigate the lost semesters of COVID and all the change that is happening right now. On our show, which is like 30 minutes or less per episode, we just talk to an expert in the field, whether it's PhD students who are therapists or content creators or entrepreneurs who've had billion-dollar exits. What? We get the advice straight from them, and we would also really appreciate it if you could leave us a rating, especially on Apple. If you can leave a rating and a comment, it would be so appreciated. We just hope this can be a for students by students kind of thing. Here's a preview. So, let's be real. COVID-19 has challenged my mental health. Time check. It is 10 p.m. now and I have one more thing to do before I go to bed. I have a quiz due at 1 a.m. my time. I know it's a really odd time because my time zone is 12 hours ahead, so technically this would be due at 1 p.m. which is when the class is, but I am not going to be staying up for this class. Let's do this. This class is about using technology for global development, and I absolutely love it because I'm back in the Philippines. We are a developing country that overall has been disrupted by the pandemic, and I took this class hoping that I would learn more about how we can use technology for these underserved communities, because it's not as easy as just giving them a laptop or a piece of technology. Like, these are low resource areas, and a solution that may work for a first world country may not necessarily work for a third world country. Reading my professor's research paper today. We love research papers. Yo, literally guys, what I was telling you about cash heavy economies. It is 11:48 p.m. My head is starting to hurt because one of the articles was actually pretty technical. It was about a security attack on mobile SIM cards, and I was not expecting something technical. So that hurt my head a bit, but it was fine. It was actually really interesting. It reminded me about the cryptography EE, or extended essay I wrote for the IB diploma program in high school. Anyways, I'm gonna take the test right now. It's open notes, meaning we can reference the research paper. This is what the questions are like. You know that moment when you have a multiple choice quiz and you realize you don't think any of the answers are true, and that's how you know you didn't understand the article? This quiz was actually very helpful for me to understand the article better, because I had to reread some of the lines because I was like, wait, I didn't read any of this. It's funny because it wasn't really like testing my knowledge, but it was helping me learn, and I think that's what's more important. Yay, I am done for the day, and it is exactly 12 o'clock. I'm gonna call it a day. I haven't even been up for 12 hours. This is what happens when you wake up at noon. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. I upload new videos every week. Next week is my birthday weekend, so I'm gonna upload twice. I really appreciate all your love and support as always, so thank you guys. I hope school is going well for you guys. Keep going. This is a new and challenging time for everybody doing online remote learning. We've all been affected, but you know, at the end of the day, we just gotta remember that we still have this opportunity to learn and educate ourselves, even if it's not to the same degree as we used to. It is still an opportunity to grow, so we should cherish that. Let's keep in touch. I'm on Instagram at AlohaKDX. I'm trying to be more active, and maybe I will post more poetry up there. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Bye guys.